Hey guys, Paul Kepner here. Welcome back to the shop. I know it's been a while. I started a new job and it's awfully hot here in Texas, and so my garage is air conditioned, so I haven't spent a lot of time out here. I wanted to show you, or make a quick video and show you, because a lot of people were asking. I made this little descaling, I guess, reamer for where I work. Alright, so these are the solenoids right here, and I made this little key, and what it does is it goes inside here and it breaks up all the lime and scale that builds up inside there and stops the water flow. Water flow comes in on this side and comes out. Calcium and lime build up here, it stops the flow, and so put that in there, it takes it out. So I've got another piece of stainless rod right here. I'm going to make another one and show you how, because a co-worker of mine was asking about it and said he would like to get one, so I thought it would be a great time to film it and show you how I make it. So let me go ahead and get you over to the lathe and we'll get started. Okay, so here's the key right here. And get a little closer and show you. And like I was showing you, it goes inside here. And just you twist it, breaks up the buildup, water flows good. So got this piece of rod here. I've already got it marked for the depth. It can't be any longer than this on the shaft, because if it's longer, what will happen is it'll go in there and it'll hit the rubber diaphragm in there and it'll damage it, so you don't want to do that. So I'm going to turn the lathe on. I'm just going to put a little light cut there so that way I know where to stop, and then I'm going to turn this down. The opening on this solenoid is 1/4 inch, so I'm going to turn this down to 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to mark it for the handle part, get it knurled, and then I will take it over to the mill, cut the little slots in it, and then bring it back over here and part it off, so that way I don't have to grab it with the knurled part on the lathe, or on the mill, sorry. Trying to do too much right now. Alright, let me get this started. Okay, try that. There. Oh, this is a high-speed steel bit that I'd ground. So that's all this is. And this is stainless rod. So, and I'll go back and use a carbide to clean up the edge here. See what we got so far. We're at 350, so we've got another 100 thousandths to take off. Let's see what we're at. Right at 300, so. $275. 250, right on the money. So it should. Now I may have to do a spring pass on the end because there's so much stick out. Yeah. So I'll do that. All right, so. There we go, right there. And use get my corners. There you go. Now we're going to knurl it. I'm going to put I don't have a specific size for the handle, so I just kind of eyeball it. Oh, there we go. So we'll say go. So if you look at the one I made before, it's about right. That's pretty close. I'm impressed. Let me go grab some oil. Alright, so I'm just going to make a little mark there, and that way I'll know where to knurl it. Go from there. I think I need to sharpen this cutoff. There we go. Make sure it's not going to hit the chuck. Nope, okay. Make sure we're touching on both. Yep, okay. So we'll get it knurled and then we'll take it over the mill. Not too bad. I'm going to put some chamfers on it though, and then I'll put it in the mill. Oh, there we go. Alright, the way I did it last time probably was not the best way to do it. I already parted it off. Here, let me zoom in a little closer to show you. Okay, what I did last time is I parted it off. I wasn't thinking about it. So parted it off, and then I need to hold it in the vise, so I had this little piece of copper, and I put it in there and then put it in the vise and tightened it down, and that's how I kept it from moving around. Again, not a good idea, but it worked. It worked rather well, actually. So now I'm just going to put the whole bar in there, and that'll actually grab it much better. And then once I put the slots in it, then I can part it off. Again, this does not have to be precise. There we go. Raise it up. Seems like when you're cutting high-speed steel, or using high-speed steel cutting stainless, the oil works quite a bit. So, all right. So let's cut this. Let me go back. There we go. All right, let's flip it over. Again, it's not precision, so. Let's see. Yep, okay. Put a little more oil on it. Here we go. So, got the slots cut. Show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. I tried to use a threading tool to chamfer it, and it didn't really work too well, so I was going to use a file and lightly hit the edges just to get the sharp edges off. These I'm going to leave on because that goes inside the solenoid and kind of breaks up the stuff in there. There you go. That's better. Get rid of those sharp edges. So now just part it off and we're all done. There it is, right there. So there's your tool. Let's see if the thing will focus now. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the jaws and just lightly grab it and just to knock off this little burr right here. There you go, guys. So that's it right there. Just knock the end off. That little bump I don't care about. But there you go. Well guys, thanks for hanging out and watching how I made this little reamer here. If you've got any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them for you. I'm sure there's 1,000 ways to make this, but this is the way I did it and works well. So as always, this is Paul Kepner, and thanks for watching.